Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and starting in this one, Jerad Eickhoff. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Been a real struggle on the mound early on, Singy.
Yeah, having a hard time finding that rhythm, and it's starting to look like a game where the bullpen could get a lot of work.
He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next pitch is popped up. Smith makes the grab, and there's two gone. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We're midway in inning number one. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Taijuan Walker.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
The 3-1. And that one is in for a strike.
You got a full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Singing some numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. When he got traded to the Diamondbacks, that was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99 when he moved to Toronto. Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually landed with the Mets. But Mr. Met wears 00. So he went back to 99. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now here is Joey Meneses. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard. Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Second inning here, no score. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind and the pitch.
Ball. Counts full.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2 to Reese. And that one lifted in the air center field. 2 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch is popped up. And the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Chavis. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that two-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
Now it's Dominic Smith, batting 4 for 6 in the series. Where'd that last pitch miss? Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The wind of the pitch. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 gone, runner at first. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. Next offering is in for a strike. Smith at first, 1 gone. The 1-2. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. The 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Marsh makes the catch, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison.
And a 2-1 on the way. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And he makes the catch. One away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Garrett Stubbs. Top of the third, no score. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Trey Turner now struck out looking in his first at bat. Grounded to third, could be two. Over to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Next offering upstairs. And that's too high. And a strike.
You got a full count.
Caught him looking for the K. So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. That's through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Tries to back pick him at second. The 2-1. A little bit low.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Full count.
Kicks and deals. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Next pitch misses inside, and now 3-1. That one is absolutely belted back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Out towards right center field. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Luis Garcia. Next offering down in the dirt.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
In there at the knees. And the count's even at 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it on his own, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The designated hitter,
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. First time up, he grounded to third. And a pitch. Laced to right center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down, and now it's Michael Chavis. He popped out his first time. That's to third. Boom. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dom Smith stands in.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
On a strike. The pitch.
That's the ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That's in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul tip, strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Back in Washington, D.C. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. In the air, center field. Thomas under it. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison. Flied out to center in his first at bat. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Bounce to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he's already singled in this game. Harrison, the base runner at first with one out. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Turner awaiting a 3-1. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. His 14th of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Alec Bohm. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now here is Harper. Off the plate inside, 2-1. And that's a little high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kelnick makes a nice running catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. On the ground to short, Turner. To first, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Righty delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Harrison drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jerickson.
Now the third baseman, Jerickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And that chance handled. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And the pitch. That one lifted to left. Chavis moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. There's a swing and a drive. Thomas going back some more, Caught just shy of the wall. 3 up, 3 down. Well, we go bottom 6. And now up for Washington, Jared Kelman. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Good eye right there. 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Line drive, base hit. They get the force for out number 1. And now it's going to be Luis Garcia. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. Abrams over at second, 1 down. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs with a runner at third. It's softly on the ground left side. Boom. Goes on to first. 3rd out, and that ends the front. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising as well because it's still a close game. You got a chance to win this one, and you have to consider the other 25 guys on this team. They come to the ballpark every day looking to grind out a W.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Victor Arano.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Thomas right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. And here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. And a 1-2. Out to short. Abrams sends it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. And welcome back. Digging in, Michael Chavis.
The left fielder, Michael Chavis.
Line drive, caught. So up next, Dominic Smith.
22, Dominic Smith.
And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting.
In And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Taijuan Walker done for the afternoon. Great effort out of him as he. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Nick Nelson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 3-2. That one ripped right center field, and that ball is gone. This place is absolutely loving it. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jurickson Profar, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch is inside. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Back in Washington, D.C. We go to the 8th. Here's Trey Turner. Strike 2.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Back to the mound. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
the right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bryce Harper to the plate. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. And it goes just foul. 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground right side. Over to Smith. That's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals 2. Now on the bump, Jose Alvarado.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Number 46.
Well, 1-run game up now for Washington. Jared Kellner.
The right fielder, Jerad Eickhoff.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez getting ready to go. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. C.J. Abrams up next for Washington. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber makes the grab, 2 down. Luis Garcia will hit next.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering down low and in the dirt. In the air to left center. Marsh running hard. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Rainey. 25th appearance of the year for him. Leading off, Nick Castellanos. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got it by him for the K. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. No
swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Quickly go the Phillies, but they're up 3-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Line drive, base hit. Turner relay to second, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Chavis now. Next pitch is outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Bounce to the left side. Trey Turner gloves it, slings it across. One out, bottom of the ninth.
The batter, the first baseman,
Dominic Smith digging in for the Nationals. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Harrison in plenty of time to first. Now only one out remaining.
The batter, the catcher, Rebirth.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hebert Ruiz trying to deliver as the hero. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Next pitch is popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is the perfect way to finish up a road trip, a sweep in this series before heading back home. This is a team that's got things rolling, and when you get it rolling on the road, you want to make sure when you go back home, you keep it rolling.
3-2 the final score, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.